It's been a while, but we are traveling again. No, not for a long time. We figured we always love looking back at our videos and watching the adventures we got into while traveling. So we're gonna bring the camera with us. Let's see if we know how to do this.
We have arrived in Prague and it's like 8 a.m. our time, which means we've been up all night and we're a little tired, but now that we just got to the city center, we're energized and we're ready to go out and see some things because we only have 3 nights in Prague. It's time to go drink beers at 8 a.m.
Let's go! Apparently the best bar or place to get beer in all of the Czech Republic is literally at the end of our block.
We're having our first beer here in Prague and it's $2.50, which I'm very happy about. We're not in New York anymore.
So these were the only 2 vegetarian options we saw on the menu. Cheese, potatoes, and tartar sauce, lentils, pickles, and a fried egg. I don't know. I know the Czech food is normally very meat heavy, so we'll see what happens.
We finished up lunch and we are finally going to see something in Prague, and we're heading toward the Old Town Square, which was my favorite place when I came here last time, and I'm excited to see it again and for Erin to see it.
Gotta say, I am fading a little bit, so it's good that we're on the move. Sitting for a while didn't really help. Again, we've got like 2.5 hours of sleep so far, so just gotta keep pushing on. So we are now in the Old Town Square. Right behind me is the oldest still working astronomical clock in the world. It was built in the 14th or 15th century. Apparently it's very accurate. So 4 o'clock on the dot. If it was 7 o'clock on the dot, I'd say, where's Usher?
Add it up.
Really don't do any justice. I swear, every time I look, like, wow, this is so beautiful, let me take a picture. I take it and then I'm like, it's just so much better in person.
And there's just so much to see, so many beautiful sights. We just kind of stumbled across the Charles Bridge.
My friend who studied abroad here told us to go up this tower because it's maybe not so well known, but it has a great view of the city. So we're going up.
Beautiful view of the Charles Bridge and the city behind it. You can see Prague Castle. This is well worth the admission price. It's like $7 a person. We have crossed the Charles Bridge and we're meandering on the other side of the river. We're trying to find the John Lennon Wall. I've been here before and actually I think it's to the right. That's what my intuition is telling me. Let's follow the intuition.
Let's follow the intuition because that's kind of fun. Also, a point of being in these cool cities is just to get lost a little bit.
stopped into Cafe Savoy, which is a famous spot here in Prague for coffee specifically, but they also have pastries and beers, but fancy beers because they give you a little saucer to put it on. So we're just stopping here for a quick bite, and then we're going to continue walking around, maybe find somewhere for dinner.
After a great dinner last night and a good night's sleep, we are back on the move, day 2 in Prague, and then we are doing something that's definitely a little touristy, but I don't care. Where else are you gonna do this? We're going to a beer spa. They quite literally put in hops, barley, and beer into this tub. It's gonna start bubbling, and then we have unlimited beer.
Can't wait to bathe in beer.
We finished our beer spa, and it was so much fun. Really, really nice. Really feels like you're on vacation when you're at a spa soaking in beer and drinking beer the entire time. So now we are headed to the Prague Castle, but we're gonna kind of just like meander our way there to see what we find along the way. Love like hopping around to little squares. There's these small streets in Prague and everything's so quiet, and then you pop out and you're just like in the square that's randomly here,
and then bam,
bam,
pow,
there you are. Well, we think we're going the right way. We're just walking up and up and up all these stairs.
Prague Castle, here we come.
Whew.
We're outside of St. Vitus Cathedral, which is the dominant building inside of the Prague Castle complex. To what I understand, there isn't like an actual castle component. Now it's just buildings within walls. But when you see pictures of Prague Castle, you see St. Vitus, and inside was absolutely beautiful. Construction started on St. Vitus in 1344, and it wasn't completed until the 1900s, so there's certain elements inside, like the stained glass. One of the stained glass was commissioned by a bank, and they literally have an advertisement on the stained glass for the bank, which we've never seen before. It's really interesting. We're walking around the castle.
You can also get a beer by the castle. That's pretty cool.
That is cool.
We made it to Vienna. Guten Tag.